Hi, good evening. My name is Aman. I am 42 years old from Calcutta, India. Um, I have a degree in hospitality. I finished and worked in Singapore as a food and beverage manager. I quit my job in 2010 to follow my passion, which is scuba diving, and I lived in Thailand teaching scuba diving. And during COVID, I decided I wanted to open a restaurant, so I wanted to learn Italian cuisine. In that time, I looked up on the internet, which is the best place that does best pizzas in Italy, and they sent me to Icif website. On the Icif website, I got in touch with people to find out what to register for and how to, and they recommended I talk to Mr. Pannu. Mr. Pavandi Pannu is basically the agent for the school, and he was very helpful because the school put him in touch with me and told me how to proceed thereafter. So upon speaking to him, I decided I was initially going to do the pizza course, but he said, "Why don't you try the master's course?" And I looked at the curriculum and the syllabus, and they said that the master's course was an in-depth course teaching you the basics of appetizers, main course, and dessert. So 360-degree view on cuisine in Italy. So I decided to go ahead with that because it would be a good course for me to get experience and understand the Italian cuisine. So I decided with Mr. Pannu to go ahead. I did applied for the Masters 1 and 2 course. Mr. Pannu has been very kind. He's been very helpful from day one. I was speaking to him from when I was in Bombay. And at that point in time, I decided before coming, I'll do an internship with a restaurant in India called Olive. Olive is one of the top 3 restaurant chains in India, run by a gentleman by the name of Mr. A.D. Singh. And I decided to do an internship in Italian cuisine, learning how to make pizzas from Mr. Singh's kitchen. And for 4 months, I worked in a kitchen in Bombay, in Bandra, working with Italian cuisine to understand how to make pizzas. And I thought it would give me a good advantage in the culinary course when I come to Italy. Mr. Pannu guided me through the whole walkthrough of how to apply for my visa, how to go to the embassy and make sure my application was full. He spoke to my parents, he spoke to my mother and our secretary in the office, guiding them from every single day on how to make the deposit payment and thereafter the visa application. Everything went smoothly. I had to wait for a while for the Italian High Commission in India to give me a clearance. They finally gave me a date. Mr. Pannu helped speak to them, and from there I decided to wait to get my visa. They gave me the visa right at the last minute, but they didn't give me. It was a 6-month course. They gave me a 12-month visa. I've come to Italy and I've had a beautiful course. I've met Chef Massimiliano and the whole team at Icif. They've been very kind and very helpful. They've been they've been good at teaching us skills that we never knew from before, and cuisine that I never knew existed, and recipes that I've never done before. But it's been a very great learning curve with the chef's team at Icif, and Mr. Panu has been a great help because he came by the school, he met us, and today we're sitting at a dinner where we're having a farewell dinner before I go off for my internship. I'm going for an I finished the Masters 1 and 2 course, and I'm going for an internship to Genoa, to Savona. That's Mr. Pannu. And just before I go for my internship, he's brought us here for a Japanese dinner. And we've come to this fancy restaurant called Sushi Star. And I hope whichever one of you decide to come for this course, go through Mr. Pannu because he makes your life much easier, and he helps you get your visa and guides you through all the steps that are required from the school's end, taking only the deposit and payment only once all your paperwork is done. So he's been very professional and very helpful, and he's been very helpful while in Italy also. He's an emergency contact of mine. If anything happens to me, they would call Mr. Pannu because he's an Indian and he's been affiliated with the school. So I wish you good luck. And if you do decide to come, please go through Icif. It's a good school with a good reputation, with a good team. providing A1 internships. And if you are from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, I think they'll put you through Mr. Pannu because he has the knowledge of how to get your paperwork done. So good luck and thank you very much.